Wait, I can still fight. No, I can't. Fair fight. Here you are.
Songs are just old memories that help the me.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up. How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums. I feel like living it up. Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple? Way up there? All them women keeping to themselves? Won't let poor Degain in, nope. Not even for a look. But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for. Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Riften promised for it. You'll be helping out an old beggar, and the divine smile on that sort of thing.
Hát jó.
Unlike my husband Klepper, I watch after our guests. Now you just tell me if you need something. I should remind
Jó, koznak, őt most vertem el.
My father is
Kis
more
csöcsös.
generous than he lets on. Gives me
Nem
plenty
beszél
of
Ogmund.
Old skull do for you, huh? That's about the truth of it. Write tales about the sights I've seen, the battles I've fought. Earned quite a name for myself when I was younger. The Bard's College still teaches some of my work to their students. Well, you've come to the right place.
Expert trainer. És ennél tovább nem megy. Fasza.
Good fighting to you. Can't be too careful these days, with the war and other dangers. For a fair price, I'll watch your back. If you change your mind, seek me out here.
Songs. I've seen every corner of Skyrim, but nothing is as beautiful as the battlefield. You already know all that I know. Live a life worth telling about.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Jó, hát akkor Klepper.
If I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I can. Ah, Boley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day. What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that.
Kaptam egy kis ércet.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
Jó, akkor itt ez ennyi. Lássuk a küldetéseimet, mi mindent vettem föl. House of Horrors. Aftershock. Shalidor's Writings. House of Horrors. Jó, hát akkor felmehetnénk a Temple of Dibellába. Dibella templomába, magyarosan. És akkor elhozhatnám azt a szobrot, ami kell.
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed.
Jó, persze. Inner Sanctum. Gyorsan feltöröm az árat. Fasza, ez is szintet lépett, ha jól láttam. Így, tuti áthatlan leszek. Ha. Ajaj, detected? De miért?
Lead us to your Sybil.
Jó van, nem vettek azok valójában észre, csak azt hitte egy pillanatra a játék, hogy észrevettek. Soul gemeket elviszem. Meg a Statue of Dibellát. Ajaj. Hogy vennének már észre? Ó. Kifelé is fel kell törni az árat, az érdekes. Jó, nem baj, nekem jó. Legalább szintezítik a lockpickem.
The sisters are communing with Dibella.
Jó, ezt már mondtad. Nem is egyszer.
Wait, I know you. Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong...
I said Holmes, you backbiter! Give a crippled worker a helping hand. What is there to know? It's in the temple, you bring it out. You bring it to me, I pay you. Now get moving.
Ja, jó, oké.
Give it to me quickly, before they see us together. You've riled up the priestesses, and the guards don't take kindly to that. Here's your share. Nicely done.
Jó. Akkor mi következzen most? Be kéne menni a kibbe. Nézzük meg, mi van ott. Az a baj, azt azért nem nagyon akartam eddig, mert ez egy kurva nagy hely. És még dungeon is kapcsolódik hozzá, meg minden.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right? I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key and be careful.
Jó.
New to Skyrim? I was confused at first too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead. It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers. Arcade, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall, and his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life. Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
Jó, tehát itt egyből 3 felé lehet menni. Nézzük. Nézzük jobbra.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. Because Calsilmo doesn't want anyone to go in. He runs the museum. He makes the rules. You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel. Wait. I know there's no mistake. Nah. Well, your bounty is low. Alright, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now, scum. Remember that. You're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves.
Nem, többet nem beszél.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. The Shu and Zed. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
Igen, és azt a kurva, nézzétek meg, mekkora ez a hely. Itt van ez a pap, őre már beszéltünk. Erre mi lehet? Ó, egy másik bejárat a Horvatedetbe. Jó.
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Igen. Calselmóval még egyelőre nem beszélek.
Outsiders up. By order of
Ó,
the
bassza meg.
stop right there.
Ajajaj. Ó, bazd meg. Na, akkor ezt előről.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Ó, Isten. Na jó.
Typical Imperial lies. First you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. I can't talk about it. Rest assured. All right? We've discovered we haven't caught. If you can get to the bottom of this. It's where people in the city are buried. Arcade. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall. That his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way.
Itt jártam.
The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone
Who's
without
the court wizard?
Calsilmo. He's the Jarl's magical advisor, but he spends most of his time studying the ruins. If you want in, Calsilmo has to give his say-so. He's usually in front of Nishuan's cell, just down the tunnel.
Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
Na jó. Vele beszéltünk ugye egyet. Oda elnéztem, és ez az őr. Te. Buta.
Wait, I know you.
Miatta be kellett töltenem egy mentést. Na, azt itt még van valami. Ezt az egész... egész város soha nem nagyon fedeztem fel igazán. Valahogy sosem volt eléggé szimpatikus. Excavation site, oda egyelőre nem megyek be. Itt mi van? Semmi. Itt semmi. Hát akkor beszélek Calcelmoval.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. Zell? The ruins underneath Markarth? The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes of research on? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Correct. It's a private place where I can catalog my research. Occasionally, the Jarl will come in and have questions, but that's thankfully rare. I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in Zell. My workers call her Nimi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
Awesome.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Na, ezt sose tudom megjegyezni, hogy melyikek vannak már meg és melyikek nem. Bár itt úgy sem látok semmi igazán jót.
Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Zell are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years. I was beginning to lose faith that any help would come. You see, I've been thinking about Feline quite a bit. You know Feline?
Na, még nem találkoztam vele.
Well, suffice to say she is resplendent, but not without resolve. Striking in all senses. The trouble is that I can't seem to speak around her. My mouth goes dry, and I start to shake. I could never hope to approach her. That may be the case, but she is as volatile as a saber cat. One wrong word, and I've seen her turn on a man so quickly. There is one, Ingvar. He's quite popular with the ladies. Thankfully, Feline is not quite his type, but they've been friends for some time, and he may have some ideas. Please, ask him what she likes. It's my only chance.
Ja, akkor megint megyek ahhoz a bukott bárthoz. Steel Dagger, Silver Ruby Ring. Absorb health. Jó. Ennyit tudtam most.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Na és akkor bemehetünk még előre. Mármint így a bejárattal szembe. Hova lett a csávó? Itt szokott áldogálni? Ha emlékezetem nem csal. Tongvor, vagy hogy hívják. Talmor.
Ondolimar is the commander of the Thalmor in Markarth.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it. As if this craggy, wretched city could give birth to a superiorly bred mer such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man, and does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having. Ogmund the Scowled. He's old, respected, and I know for a fact that he worships Talos in his home. But the Jarl has been hesitant to call for his arrest. I want you to break into his home and find evidence.
Remélem ezt el tudom intézni. Úgyis, hogy a Talmort nem segítem ki.
We're the ruling body of the old Mary Dominion, saviors of Myr, victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. The Thalmor saved all of elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Myr over man, 1 century at a time. All right, then.
No.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner. You should talk to Anton if you need anything. He's the master chef. Oh, thank you. The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you. Until next time.
Remek. Anton
Before you say
Virein.
anything, no. I am not from the Reach. No, I'm a Breton from High Rock, and I refuse to be mistaken for a filthy native. I don't care if we share the same ancestors. These people are savages. Half of them are forsworn barbarians. And have you seen what they eat? What have I done for the gods to take me so far from my beloved Daggerfall? Yes, the finest court in all of High Rock. You think politics here or something? Well, we Bretons invented politics. That is where I learned to cook, and where I belong. Not here with all these dogs.
Jó. Ez az ajtó hol vezet? Door adept. Nem megyek be egyelőre.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching.
Aj, de szerte ágazó ez a hely, bassza meg.
I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price. Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a dangerous heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword in blood. You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested?
Ja, persze, deal.
Good hunting. Anything. Served in the Legion with my sister Gorza for over 10 years. We've seen every piece you can imagine. Have you met her? She runs the forge near the smelter. Just don't bother talking to her, apprentice. Boy has no talent. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Until next time.
Ó, igazából el is adhatok neki egyből.
Mayor, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Azt, meg... Hát, meg azt.
Until next time.
Így van. Ezzel visszajött a pénzem is. Fasza. Nézzünk el erre. Azt a kurva, de nagy hely. Ezt még itt is két ajtó van. Ó, Isten. Hát nem igaz. Jó. Ez jól sikerült. Király. Kirútoltam az egész csávót. Úgy, ahogy van. A sárkány szülött.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Calcelmo? What about him? Vanguvum? He's an odd little man, always poking around the rooms and wasting time in his museum. Seems friendly enough, obviously intelligent. Why do you ask?
Wow,
aren't you a strange one?
Aye, aye.
I'm Igman's uncle, as well as his steward. Oh, yes. Thank you. Here you go. Some gold for your assistance and your discretion.
Jó, easy.
Here to see the Jarl.
Ott van a Jarl. Még vele beszélni kell.
Jarl of Markarth. I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the home. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. My gods told me, poor Margaret, and witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
Ezek a kurva szalmarok.
The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before it became. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn.
Hát jó, ja igen, Jarl, work.
Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
Hogyne, főnök. Fú, jó. Oké. Akkor quests. House of Horrors, Book of Love. Again, get advice from Ingvar. Meg Ogmund házába be kell törnünk. Ogmunddal szeretnék én még beszélni, még mielőtt olyan nagy galibát okoznék neki.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver. What? Why? Are you interested? Calcimo, is he interested in Faline? That sly old codger. I should have guessed. Good for him. For the both of them. Between you and me, she could use a bit of warmth. As for what she might like, I didn't tell you this. Faline likes to act tough, but she really has a soft spot for, of all things, poetry. You know, I took some classes at the Bard's College as a youth. Poems come in handy when wooing. There's a poem I once used on an older lady of Rorikstead. I can change it to be about Faline, if you've got some gold. Are you prepared to receive my golden words?
Persze csak.
Wonderful. I'll write it out so you won't forget it.
Na, ezt már szeretem.
Probably just take this directly to Faline. Wouldn't want the old ice brain stumbling over the words.
Jó, deliver the poem. Előtte, hogyha már itt vagyok kint, akkor betörök a Ogmundhoz. De az hol van? Ez lesz az. Emlékeztem, ez volt az első ház, amit megnéztem. Nem, előbb Ogmunddal szeretnék beszélni. Bárhogy ennek van-e értelme, azt nem tudom, inkább megnézem. Na hát, mint kiderült, nem volt túl sok értelme kivárni a reggelt.
My daughter Adara is going to be a fine silversmith when she's older. My family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do. Here, I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Why don't you take it to him? He knows the history of Markarth better than anyone. Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help. Hey, stop by my stall in the market sometime.
I want silver, like my father.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Jó, szóval nem sok értelme volt megvárni a reggelt, mert most csak itt van mindenki, hogy zavarjon. De hát, hogyha legalább a ház üres lesz, és akkor odabent nem lesz gondom. Ezekkel az árgus szemekkel. Miért segítek a Talmornak? Ezt nem értem, de... mindegy.
Closing the stall. That's fine. You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will...
Need something?
Holmes.
I said Holmes, you
don't try to haggle with me. Buy or leave. Ah, now that is a good question. Where does Hogney get the finest, freshest meat from all over the Reach? The answer is simple. Orcs. There is a stronghold nearby whose hunters can butcher a deer in seconds. Now having an orc for a wife would be something, yes. Strong and bulky. Too bad they don't let people go beyond the walls. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face. Who knows? Do I look like a guide? Only thing I do is sell meat. Are you going to buy or not?
Nem szeretnék
Come back when you need more meat.
vásárolni. Ez mi? Ó, ezt majdnem elfelejtettem. Ez a vegyes kereskedés.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Lisbeth handles the customers. I just check the shipments.
No, I'm not Arnleaf. Yes, I know it's called Arnleaf and Sons. Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Dibella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn. Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return. Splendid. I've been looking for a new investor. Now it seems my search is over. Thank you so much. With this coin, I'll be able to double my stock. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn war.
Úgy tűnik itt minden gond forrás az a Forsworn.
No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. Come back whenever you need something.
Na, hol lett a csávó? Na mindegy.
A fine day to
vásárolni.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Jó. Easy.
If you need anything else, just ask.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before.
Are you looking for a gift for a friend, perhaps? Or a
Hey,
lover?
you. Yeah, you.
Come back if you need a
Fresh meat
new
for your
ring or
stomach?
necklace.
My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
Jó, küldetések. Igen, deliver the poem. Meg deliver the ring to Calcelmo. Hú, bazd meg, jó sok minden van itt. Amit el kell intézni. Rossz helyre jöttem? Ja nem. Innen is el tudom érni a helyet. Easy peasy. Easy peasy pickpocket. Itt a csávó. Vele akartam még beszélni, Tongvor.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. Finally, someone with decent sense. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. Jarl Igmund can't ignore us for much longer. Not if the Silverblood family has a say. We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal. He used the Thum, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives. That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the Divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? They started the Great War. They destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now the elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. Stay out of trouble in my city.
Yo.
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worship. Ah, there we have it. This will be all I need to have Ogmund taken care of. I would like to personally thank you on behalf of myself and the Tholmor for your assistance. Here, for your work.
1200 arany. Jó, végül is annyira megvehető vagyok.
Wait, I know you.
As his housecarl, Igmund's security is my chief concern. Pardon me? I'm not sure what this is all about. This is lovely. Calsalmo wrote this? About me? I never knew he had such feeling in him. Clearly, I've never even thought of him in that manner. I wish that I was as skilled with words as he. Here, take in this letter. I may not be as eloquent as he is, but I hope he understands.
Jó. Easy. Egyik helyről viszem a leveleket a másikra. Mint valami izé. Baszki, én is futár lettem.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting to pick that up. Poor Kira. Such a patient woman. Now, you're supposed to get something for your trouble, aren't you? How about some gold? People seem to like that, I notice. This is more than I could have hoped for. Have you really done this for me? I have to see her. Please, excuse me.
És akkor most oda fog rohanni? Aha. Mindjárt felbotlik a izében, a kis szoknyájában, vagy mi az köpeny.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
Faline,
Shh. It's all right. You don't need to say anymore. I had no idea you were so nuanced.
I love you.
So I hear. Come here now.
Jó, és akkor ezzel lehet menni vissza Riftenbe. Van még valami küldetés, amit itt megcsinálhatnék. Vajon mi az? Azt a pókot meg kéne ölni. Meg oda bemenni a Hall of the Deadbe. Előbb megyek kinyírom a pókot. Hát a pókhálót azt már látom. Egyértelmű jele a pókfertőzésnek. Még bányászhatnék is, de ahhoz annyira nincsen most affinitásom. Jaj! Corundum ore. Ez lesz az. Uram, kibaszott atyám! Azt a kurva, de nagy dög. Nimhe. Tell Salmo that Nim is dead. Jó. Aletius his notes. The lost expedition started. Majd talán majd egyszer megcsinálom ezt is. Aztán lassan véget is kell vetnem az epizódnak, mert kezd megtelni a hajam merevlemezemen. Sajnos ezek az epizódok ilyenek, amikor csak úgy mászkálok egy városban, és mindenkivel beszélek, ilyenkor hamar megtelik a merevlemezemen. Anélkül, hogy túl sok akciót látnánk, de hát... Szerencsére ez az utolsó város, amit fel kellett fedeznem.
Do be careful with that spell, will you? You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stubborn, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though. What? Oh, goodbye.
Jó. Vissza ide? Ja, Hall of the Deadbe. Jó, oké. Futás a Hall of the Deadbe. Honnan lett nekem 40 arany vérdíj a fejemen ebben a holdban? Elég idegesítő, hogy az itteni őrökkel nem tudok perszóálni.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls.
Hát nem egészen. Itt valami tévedés van.
I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
Shrine of Arcade.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt. A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
Ha. Kannibálok. Reachcliff Cave. Ja. Hát akkor visszamegyek, azt szólok a csávónak, hogy a Hall of the Dead-et ki lehet nyitni.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of the Divines preserve you? You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward.
Na, faszom, amulet of Arcade.
Arcade protect you.
Az jó. The Lost Expedition. The Taste of Death. Na, faszom, most már 2 Daedric küldetésem is van egyszerre. A Taste of Death meg a House of Horrors is az. Hát jó. Jó. Akkor mehetünk banditákat ölni, meg Boiti a papját kiszabadítani, meg minden egyéb ilyesmit. Viszont azt már csak a következő epizódban. Úgyhogy addig is köszönöm szépen, hogy velem tartottatok, és nézzetek legközelebb is. Szevasztok!